I am Charlie Myers, owner of Last Rep CrossFit in Elko, Nevada. So I'm going to give you a little introduction of who I am and uh, why we do CrossFit here. So I started about 11 years ago doing CrossFit at CrossFit Elko. And I got into that because I was in law enforcement for a little bit and wanted to make sure that I went home safely. I had enough endurance and strength to handle fighting with people. I worked in the jail, pretty harsh environment, and dealt with people coming in combative all the time, or inmates that just wanted to fight. And I just wanted to make sure that I went home safely to my kids every single day. So that's the whole reason why I started CrossFit. I also had a back issue that made me think that I couldn't ever do CrossFit because um, the pain that I had in my back. Then one day, the old owner of CrossFit Elko told me that I should just come try it out. And I was scared, of course. You know, you always hear all those things about why CrossFit's bad for you, why you shouldn't do CrossFit. I wasn't fit, really. I couldn't really run a mile very fast. I couldn't, do a whole lot I couldn't lift a lot of weight. And it was intimidating, right? That's really what it boils down to. I was just intimidated. And I'd been asked many times by other people to go and said, no, I would never do that, of course. Um, so anyways, she talked me into it. I decided to come and try it out. I tried it out. It was the best thing that I could have ever have done for myself. Was it hard? Not as hard as I thought it was in my head, but it wasn't easy either. The hardest part about it was walking through the door the first day. And the other harder part about it was seeing women lifting more weight than I did. And you have to really humble yourself at that point and realize like, hey, I'm just in this to learn and to become better and to better myself so I could be a healthy father and a healthy deputy at that point in time. Um, Now, fast forward years, I ended up getting my level one. I was super excited about doing that. That was like a highlight of my life, actually, at that point. Um, besides getting married and having kids. Of course, those are number one. And then I wanted to coach. I didn't get an opportunity to really coach a whole lot, uh, but I loved coming to the gym and being with people and being a part of the community. And the old owner decided that they didn't want to keep the gym going anymore, but I wanted to. So I asked, hey, is there any way that I could buy this gym for you from you? And they're like, let me think about it. Told me, yeah, there was that opportunity to do that, and so I went for it. So me and my wife, one of my best friends and his wife, decided to go into this venture, and so we did this. This is December of 2019 when it was official. We took over the gym and rebranded it as Last Rep CrossFit, and that was a big milestone for me. I wanted to coach. I wanted to own my own gym at some point in time. I just always felt that. And I knew that I could make it great. I worked in the retail industry for about 15 years. I helped run and operate Fifth Gear Power Sports in our local town in Elko, Nevada. And we had grown that between me and Dustin and Johnny and Courtney. We had grown that into, a multi-million dollar business and had done very well. So I knew that I could do the same thing with this business if I just had the opportunity. So um, we took it over, opened up January 1, did our first workout January 1, and it was awesome. I mean, we had quite a few people that were here. We only had a few classes that day. And I think we started with 25 members. And within a couple months, we were up to 50. And then COVID happened, right? We shut down. But we kept being involved in everybody's end life, reaching out to them, giving challenges, trying to keep everybody motivated to do things while COVID was going on. It was great. We absolutely loved it and knew that this was exactly where we needed to be. Over the years, we've just progressively gotten a little bit better. I was still working at Fifth Gear. I had left the sheriff's office a while back and went back to Fifth Gear. I worked there for um, about 7 years after leaving the sheriff's office, and about 4 years of running the business, running the gym and Fifth Gear Power Sports. We moved on. Last 2 years, excuse me, last 2 years, I decided, you know what, I need to do this full time because this is my passion in my life. It was really hard to just take on all these things and not give 100% to something. It was always a little bit of here, a little bit of here. I wasn't doing very good coaching here because I was too frustrated and at work at Fifth Gear to give my 100% while I was at the gym. So I left Fifth Gear in December of 2023. So 2024, I went full time to the gym. It was scary. I lost um, a lot of income coming here and doing this, but I gained so much more about me, my personality, more about growing and becoming a better father and a better husband, learning more about how to manage myself and to help others. And that's what I fell in love with. That's when I fell in love with CrossFit all over again. I was able to put my heart and soul into this. I was able to coach people the way I wanted to. I was able to spend a little bit of time getting to know every single person in here, a little bit about their lives, and then learning how I could help them grow as a person, both inside and outside of the gym. We put on some different courses here. We've done a mindset course, which is absolutely by far my favorite thing I think I've ever done here. We invited some individuals in here. We have some different mindset stuff, trying to teach them how to become better and how the gym ultimately has everything to do with your life. How you think inside the gym is how you think outside the gym. If you don't think you're good enough inside the gym, you're going to probably think that outside the gym. If you don't think you can lift this because it's too heavy, something outside of life is going to feel too heavy. And this teaching people how to overcome those mental struggles and those hard thoughts that you give yourself, those things that you struggle with. That's what we love to do here at Last Rep. We love to help you overcome the trials, the struggles, the tribulations that you have ultimately burdened yourself with over the years. And we know through group fitness classes with a community that backs the coaches and that helps the athletes progress, we know that you will overcome so much more inside and outside the gym. The gym isn't only about lifting weight. It isn't only about becoming a stronger athlete. It's more so about becoming the best person that you possibly could be in this life. And I know that here, as it's done for myself, as it's done for many, many people that have stepped foot in this gym, you will be able to overcome anything in this life if you just take that first step. We want to invite you to just take a real look at your life. Is this what you want to do? Is what you want to do what you're doing? And if it's not what you want to do, take those steps. Make the choice to become the best version of yourself. And that might be coming in here and spending some time with me and my coaches, and it might be doing something else in life. But we challenge you to make that first step. And that first step might be calling me, sending me a text message saying, "Hey, Chuck, I want to do this. I just don't know how to do that." And that's perfectly fine. We'll guide you, we'll lead you through the whole journey here. And we have awesome coaches that will help lift and guide you and help you to become a better person. We have other people in here that are struggling through probably the same thing that you are, that can help you figure out how to get over these things. And that's what we're here for. We are here to help lift and to guide. A couple of the things that we help you, we want to educate you, we want to inspire, and we want to help you be entertained. We do competitions here. We go out of state. We want to build a community that loves each other and wants to help each other progress. And I just wanted to share a little bit about me, about the gym, and what we hope to do. And again, it doesn't matter where you are in life. I've heard it so many times. I am not fit enough to do CrossFit. That's a bunch of malarkey, man. It doesn't matter. Just get your butt in here. Try it out. You'll see we have different options for every single person. I have a lady in here who is an amputee. She's got one arm. I've had another gentleman who was an amputee with one leg. I've had people that start here at 70 years old and have just continued to progress each and every day. It doesn't matter where you are, we will meet you where you are. And I promise you, you will become a better version of yourself if you just take that first step and give me a call, send me a text message, email me. I don't care what way, Facebook, Instagram. I am here and my coaches are here to help you become a better person. And that's all we care about. Thank you so much for the time that you've spent watching this video and getting to know me, and I cannot wait to get to know you. See you soon.